Good morning. I'm Reed back at Orchestra Farm, and I want to say thanks for joining me today and subscribing to the channel. Super appreciate all that. It's a funny time of the year, the beginning of a school year, new programs getting started, and next week starts longer days for my 4-year-old at her preschool that she goes to. And you know, so many things going on. So I'm working on a new painting, which is always a delight to get that process started. I've got 3 paintings that are the same size that I'm currently working on. I painted the back of them black, must have been 6+ months ago now. And with that, I'm just kind of looking at them and thinking about like the approach I want to take with them. And I started the first one and I had one approach, and then I was like, oh god, this is going to take so long to deal with. And I was kind of like fed up with that. And so I've got 2 other ones in the motion now, and one is getting really close to being finished, and the other just got started the other day. Now, the fun thing with painting or any of these different creative projects is realizing, like, maybe you don't need to finish it. You know, this isn't like building a house. And frankly, from most carpenters I hear from, when they're building their own house, they say it's a project that's never truly finished, which kind of makes a lot of sense. It's like the finishing of a project is often the most difficult part of it, you know? It's like going from 70 or 80% complete to 100. That last 30 to 20 or even 10% is often the most challenging bit. And, you know, I mentioned having 3 different paintings I'm currently doing, and I like that because it gives me some space to play around and try out different things and explore. But I'm not doing 20 paintings all at the same time. Oh, the borage finally came up. Check this out. See those white flowers? Those are the borage, and right along this edge there. Finally, I was thinking this whole bit of field was going to be borage. Oh, fascinating. And I find one of the ways to help finish things is that I don't start like the next actual project or series until I finish the current one. And so I've got like a book that's in process right now. I just finished an album. The book I actually started in, putting it into book form, I should say, in 2020. And then I forgot all about it. Funny how that can happen. There's something else happening in 2020. What was that? That was distracting? I don't know. But I just finished an album project. I have some other music things in the works, but with music, it's the kind of thing where it's nice just to take 5 or 10 minutes and play. And I tend to just record everything and then file it away into a folder of like, come back to it or forget all about it. You might say, just delete all those, forget all about it. Well, I think it's nice to just kind of document. I got the extra space to hold digital files. But with paintings, there's not a lot of extra space. Honesty says, all the walls in my house that can hold paintings are full of paintings. From my painting spree, it must have been 2 years ago now. Or actually that was last year. It hasn't even been 2 years yet. So, I don't know, I did something in the vicinity of 30+ paintings last year. And that was great. But then it becomes like a distribution thing. And that's a whole other aspect to the finishing. It's one thing to like bring something to completion, but then it's like taking up space in your house or your head or wherever your project exists. And the notion is, how do you distribute? And you could obviously give it away as a gift, which I'm starting to do. You can find people to buy it, which is a little bit more tricky than it sounds, and use it as a giveaway. Now, if you're still watching this video right now, you're one of the few people who is still here, because it seems like at about a minute most people drop off. So if you are still watching this right now and you would like an original painting from me, put your comment down below to this video and I will see about getting you a painting. They're not huge. They're like a small piece of paper for the most part, or a regular piece of paper, but most of them are on a piece of plywood, and it's actually like paper or canvas that's on a piece of plywood. And as long as you'll cover the shipping, I would be happy to send it to you, because that's the next aspect of finishing that I need to work on, is distributing. And if you wanted to offer any money for it, hey, I'm open to that too. But I just need to free up the wall space, to be honest. I need more space to make more paintings, because I find it is a really relaxing activity that I get into. And recognizing like why you do something is important. So with painting, it's really just, I really enjoy it. And I hope that my paintings in that bring a bit of that joy to the people's lives who witness them. So if you're interested in having a painting done by me, I'm looking to free up my wall space. So again, put those comments in the video below. And if you're making a comment, you know what really helps me out? So when you click the like button and the follow button here, and if you want to check out any of my other stuff, you can find my book over on my Bandcamp page, which is bendingreeds.bandcamp.com. You can also check out the music I'm making over there. I'll be putting my next book up there too. We'll see, I might prioritize that this month. Start formatting it and all the things. So, what projects are you finishing up on? I'll be going into more of those things in the coming month and months. But for now, have too much fun.